What's up, everybody? Dimebot here, and today we are back in Elite Dangerous. We are in the HIP 19026 system, and you might be wondering what exactly we're doing here. Well, I will show you guys. Let's just get a little scan of the system off here. As you can see, there are quite a lot of objects in here, but we're interested in one in particular, that being this planet right here. So we are going to set a course for that planet, which is about 30,000 light seconds away, so I will, of course, as always, spare you guys the travel time. Now, you guys may be asking yourselves, as we approach planet B1C here, what makes this little ball of rock orbiting several other balls of rock special? Well, the simple fact of the matter is that players have discovered something very interesting on this planet, something that we have never seen before, and something that I am quite eager to take a look at. So we will take a moment and check out the system map here and look at the planet, except my mouse wants to act like a nutcase. That's interesting. So, doesn't look like much, right? However, if you head to coordinates latitude minus 17.9526, longitude 152.6844, and I will put these in the description for you guys, so don't worry about not actually being able to remember them. They'll be right down there. You will find a Thargoid base, something that we have never seen before, and several of them have been discovered in the game. More on that a little bit later, but for now, let's get down there and have a look at this thing. And here we are then, guys. You'll notice something rather interesting looking up ahead there. That is our eventual destination. Notice it appears to be some atmosphere surrounding it. So certainly a interesting looking object. Let's go ahead and get a little closer, shall we? As you can see, it's quite large. We're still a good ways out, and that's a extremely large structure. Now, as I mentioned earlier, there have been 5 others of these found, or I believe it might be 5 in total, throughout the game. And I'm quite sure there are more out there, as large a game as Elite Dangerous actually is. You'll notice as we get closer that this seems pretty reminiscent of the alien barnacles that we have seen on other planets. You can see spires sticking up all around the place, and that actually quite beautiful mist effect that they have here. Let's just throttle ourselves back a little bit here. I don't want to be going too fast as we overfly this place. So you see, this is in a partially artificially constructed crater and surrounded by spires, and down in the center there is an extremely large structure. It actually resembles one of the Thargoids' petal ships, the flower petal ships. So let's get down there and have a look. So once we get out in our SRV, there is a lot to see and do here. Now, some of the other sites have some slightly different layouts, slightly different items, but all of them seem to feature this big central spire here. And you'll also note that just like the barnacle sites, you have these organic structures here. And if you shoot them, they will drop the same kind of materials that they drop at the barnacle sites. And if you scan them, you will get some data, but it's not anything you haven't collected before. What's more interesting, however, are these strange creatures that you can see about the place. They're labeled as scavengers. And it's kind of hard to tell if they're organic or metallic, but you can scan them. They're quite interesting looking, actually. and they'll move about the place, and it seems like they may be feeding on some of the debris that's around here. There's also this organic structure that you can scan. And it does contain meta-alloys. Something that we're all rather familiar with. Also, this unknown uplink device is down here. And scanning it, as you would any other object, will give you some new data. And it is an unknown structural data. Our systems can't seem to process it, actually. What's more interesting is this over here. There is a doorway into this structure. Now, as you get closer, you'll notice that it interferes with our ship systems. There are also these little things right here, and I would advise you not to mess with them, because if you drive over them, they will explode. They will cause some damage. Now, there is an actual way to get inside this structure, and the others that are like it. You need a unknown artifact. Unfortunately, I do not have one. This site in particular does not have anything inside. It is caved in shortly after you go through the door, but some of the others have a very large central chamber and several smaller chambers around the outside, and there is actually a puzzle there that involves bringing in an unknown probe and an unknown artifact, and it will display what appears to be a galaxy map in the central chamber. So you see that there are, in fact, several doors into this place. Let's drive a little closer to this one, since there's not little explosive things right in front of it, and we'll show you what happens when you get too close. Your ship systems begin to short out completely. Now you can see the cave-in behind the door on this one, but everything is very organic looking, and it kind of begs the question, what is this, and what are the Thargoids up to here? I'm quite sure we'll find out sooner or later as they ramp up to patch 2.4, but for now, this is a very interesting site. Something we've never seen before in Elite, and something I look forward to exploring more. I will try to grab some unknown artifacts and do a little bit of a follow-up for you guys. Also, I promise to learn how to drive a little better. Gotta love low-graph planets. Yeah, this is a very interesting little addition, and who knows how many more are scattered about. I'm sure Canon Research will try to ferret out all of them that they can. So as we head back to our ship here, I just want to get one more good look at this area before we head off in search of the unknown items that we need to actually access the others. So, have you guys been to one of these? Let me know in the comments below. What do you think? What do you think the Thargoids are up to? And what does Frontier have in store for us? Because it certainly appears that it's going to be interesting. So let's just take one last look at this structure. It's vast and it's impressive. Alright guys, that's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for watching. My name has been Dimebot. I'll see you guys next time. Hey, did you enjoy that video? Awesome! How about you click that subscribe button right there? Or that Patreon button? Or if you're too lazy to do either one of those, check out these other two videos. I bet you'll like them.